Hello everybody, I'm Tycho, and I'm finally doing a face reveal. Don't know what to do with my arms, but I'm finally doing a face reveal after about a year of people asking. Because as people know, I have a huge fear of cameras, which is why I'm trying to avoid looking at it right now. So a bit of bad news before we begin. I know a lot of people have sent me things to open. Only one's arrived. Don't know what I'm hiding the address. It's my own address. Not my address. It's a post office address. I'd like to apologise for everyone. It is Christmas. There is a big delay because it's not a Christmas like any other. A lot of people are separated this year and are sending gifts through the mail, and post office is overrun, obviously. So yeah, apologies for the lack of things. I'm going to do a second video towards the end of January to do anything that turns up late. But obviously if you don't see it now, you'll see it later in the year. Now, I believe I know who this is from, but he said there may not be a note in it. The only one I know was coming from the UK, and it's only got a UK postage stamp on it. So, I believe I know whose it is, even if it doesn't say. Also, I put some Warhammer here, some things that I've painted recently, for everyone to see, because a lot of people are still confused as to what Warhammer is. This is it, little teeny tiny soldiers. This is what I've been working on the last few weeks. My nails are terrible, but now, everyone, I'm sure, is excited to see what my face actually looks like. Now this is the bit, well, it's actually not the bit I'm worried about. Showing off my face isn't the bit I'm worried about, it's the cameras that I don't like. But here goes. Here is my ugly ass face. My ears are sticking out of the hat now. So I have got my hair tied back. I'm not taking the hat off because my hair's a mess. So this is my face. And I'm going to open this. And then I'm going to talk you through some things. We're going to open this, and then I'm going to talk you through some plans for next year, what I've got coming up, what I plan to do over the coming year for both Twitch and YouTube, and see what goes on. Now this arrived like 2-3 weeks ago. It's been sat in my room waiting, and I've been avoiding opening it. It's just been sat there on the shelf pestering me. There we go. So, what the hell is this? No note. Okay, no note. It's a mask. So instructions. Something written on it, but it's in so blurry I can't tell what it is. It's also in Chinese. Yeah, it's only got an English postage. So it's come from the UK, but it's got Chinese writing on it. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm gonna wear this everywhere. Ooh. It's a new cat mask. One mask off, another one on. I believe this is from Mel, one of the mods. Hello Mel, Melarion is his proper name, or Mel. Every time he shows up I say hello Mel, because I don't know why, he just makes it. I enjoy talking to him on stream. Well, that is awesome. Look, there we go, let's get a good image of it on the camera. Is that good? Little cat face and whiskers. It's awesome. But that's awesome. Thank you, Matt. I'm assuming that's from you, but thank you. So yeah, we'll get into what's going on next year. There's like some screen swipe edit thing, maybe. Now. So YouTube next year. Starting today, hopefully. Maybe it will be starting next week. I'm going to be having a YouTube exclusive video out at least once a fortnight, once a week, hopefully, if I can. So hopefully, once a week we have some exclusive YouTube content. Now, I want that to hopefully come out on the days I'm not streaming. So whether that will remain Mondays or change, I don't know. It's going to be a mixture of games. It's not all going to be spooky stuff. I'm aware the first game I've recorded is a horror game, and the next game on my list is also a scary one. Supposedly scary. The last one didn't scare me at all. It was actually kind of meh. Fuck me! But everyone said, oh, it's spooky, you should play it, it's gonna scare you. Fucking shite! God. Okay, there's a couple of jump scares, but it didn't scare me. Oh, you motherfucker! Well, yeah, I don't know a full list of games to play next year, but there are a lot. Now let's swap again. Whoosh. So Twitch next year. It's going to be mostly the same, but maybe a few less streams. So I've tried streaming 6 or 7 days a week for a year on Twitch now. That's resulted in 17,620 views. I'm doing this off the top of my head. So we've got 627 followers and I think 93 subscriptions in total. Obviously, that's the whole year. A lot of people have unsubscribed since. I don't think it's 93, that seems way too high. This last year, I've worked hard on the channel. I've tried to do a lot. I've tried to vary my gameplay. Deceit won't be back next year. I've had a look at the new updates, I've watched lots of streamers, I have played a little bit for myself, and honestly I think they've ruined the game. I've lost interest in it as a result. I've played the game since it came out, so that's a good 4.5-ish years. 3.5? 4? 4.5. Because I got Christmas 2016 things, which were from 4 years ago. And yeah, I was already getting a little bit bored of the game, and then the huge changes they've made, they've killed my interest. So it won't be back. The Minecraft world, I'm going to keep the server going as long as I can. But I feel I've done everything on that world I want to do, and I'm kind of running out of things to do. Now, what we did at Christmas, the Christmas build challenge, that was really fun. I literally went to Build Edit and built an island for us to do Christmassy things on. The island was square and looked awful, but it was an island. I might do more of that sort of thing on the server. There's also a lot of other games coming out this year that I want to be playing on stream. So there's State of Decay 3. I played it a fair bit on stream, and I really enjoy it. People seem to enjoy watching it as well. My sister even mentioned to me the other day, she only loved watching those streams when we did it a few weeks ago. And as State of Decay 3 is supposedly coming out next year, can't guarantee timelines on any of these games due to everything that's going on in the world. I'm going to be streaming a lot of that. I'm going to try to do the whole campaign. Now it was 3 campaigns in the, was it 4? It's 4, because it's 4 different classes. There was one for each one. So we'll be playing a lot of that game. I was mentioning that because I wasn't sure how much of it I'll be playing, but I'm playing a lot. There's also Warhammer 40,000 Darktide coming out next year. It's like Left 4 Dead, but Warhammer. Or Vermintide, which is made by the same people. Yeah, it's been a good year. It's not been what I hoped, but it has been better than I expected. I didn't expect to do very well, but I hoped to do really well. We're kind of average. Hopefully by next year, if we even double our viewership and stuff, I will be happy. Plus, doubling it, I might actually take the profit. I'm going to keep the server up as long as I can on Minecraft anyway, going back to that. I'm going to keep it up for as long as I can. Now, currently I'm paying for it out of pocket each month. It might only be till March we can afford the server. But if that does become a thing, I'm going to look into other ways of running one, because I'd like to keep a community server going of something. I'm looking into other games we can do community servers for. Don't know what we can find yet. That was the other game. I've remembered it. Grounded. So Grounded, we've been playing literally since the day it was released. The day it was released, we streamed it. Because I logged onto Steam, saw there was a new game out, saw who it was by, saw what it was, and was like, I'm buying it and downloading it, and we streamed it the same night, the day it came out. I want to do more Grounded next year, because I enjoy it. There's been another update out recently, expanding the pond, and some of the other dungeons, so I want to go back to it. I just want to thank you guys. It's been an amazing year. Yes, it's not been perfect, there's been ups and downs, but it's been good. I want to assure everyone, finally, before we end, my cough, I know what it is. It's not serious, it's just irritating. I've got this thing with my throat. Whenever I get ill, as in a cold or something that actually affects your throat, I would get an infection. It's not an infection, it gets irritated afterwards for a long time. Usually it fades in like a month or so. It's been about a month and a half now, but it is actually starting to feel better. It doesn't irritate anymore. It's only kind of like a very weak, wheezy cough now, just like So I know what it is. It's nothing serious, guys. I know a lot of people have been concerned about it. I'm alive. I'm fine. give me like another month and it should be gone. So yes, that's about it. I can see the camera's dying. It's flashing at me. Yeah, that's a brief summary of everything that's gone on this year and what I've got planned for next year. Also, I know I picked the most boring place in the house I could do this, because everywhere else in the house has pictures of people. It's kind of hard to find a place to record. Thanks to Mel again for this mask. I'm going to wear it fucking everywhere, because my new favourite mask. I've got my Santa hat on. Those aren't my flowers, by the way. They're someone else's. Yeah, hope everyone has a safe Christmas. Has a nice Christmas. I hope this is good enough as a face reveal. Probably can't hear me with this on. Hope it's good enough for a face reveal. I shouldn't treat that with so much disrespect. I actually really like this. I mean, I really appreciate everything you guys do. All the support you've shown me. Zombie with your huge donations. Crumpet with your amazing statue that I'd love to get one day. Maz for her amazing artwork, Pineapple for editing videos, Bon for being the boss mod, Valkyrie, Axel, HS, Mel, Warden, I've forgotten someone. All the mods, you're all awesome. Especially Bon, he does a lot of stuff people don't realise. Even the other mods don't realise the amount of stuff he does. Thank you guys. I couldn't do any of this without you. Because trust me, I would have gone insane about 12 months ago. And we've got the channel anniversary coming up on the 22nd of next month. I haven't got anything special planned. I wanted to do something, but it's not going to be possible due to restrictions and stuff with the virus, so afraid I can't do it. Yeah. It's been fun. It will be fun. We'll continue. I'm really grateful that I enjoy what I do, and I hope you guys enjoy it too.